one no, we have the information. Omo feeling in omo feeling. Nipa na ode ba be no. Na oye Kennedy Japan nipa e no butwi di ye. No ka executives no se Kevin J. Bo mu ko fie. Do what omane bo ama. Hwe nkwase asem esi ende. Afenyo ma kenkwa ans ebusa 110 questions. You the chairman, you asked 7 questions. Go up there and see the statistics. See, majority. You the majority asked only 21 questions. Only 21 questions. You sit there and call yourself a chairman. Do you think we are cooking here? Do you think it's on festival you are sitting under? Do you think if you want to go and build a church, walk and go and build a church? Me see, yeah, so I can register. Time I did we start here. Besides, I'm fine. More because you fucking into NPP for no. I'm registration form US. Then I want details in now. Into so pick up a form now. That's how it looks. I had criminals to go. They are all criminals. Into so be on my first page now. NPP USA Incorporated Membership Application Form. Yeah, this page is nina phone numbers, contact you nina address ni ade. This is how it looks. Intiasiano, yeah, I think Monday and you present my eyes. First page, bakubia sabere. Page bakubia nipa be trend na ho dosu ye and nama ba. Wa dwanwa. Why yo odem? Why soko? Soko na mape. NPP mwe was no be kofie. Why so wa dwanwa? Yesiano. Omo page ni say netie. Mo me de ka bi chara me say me miam wa mo combat me miam mo na bewu. NPP before forms on say netie. And to check forms now, when you read the forms, maybe I'm the first page in bachelor or be an the woman bachelor. We are taking the time here, Jumano, Munyam Coffee. More than TikTok na Mujimi. Personal information, it took cost left side wa our personal information you go your prefix, Mr. Miss or first and second name, cell phone or home address, nickname, middle name, primary email, alternative email, state our zip code, city and address, Nina a first a Oba down kakra oba chapter membership and also ya tro enti on so free a big box na sneak kakra na ma me enlarge na me chama dey baby danger no ni aha say bon baby danger no on free box na asioro ya tro citizenship check what applies aha enti ame ya already It's NPP before Ufri box no mu na usanif down wa on bibi na ho no. Citizenship check what applies. And you what citizen of Ghana, dual citizen, US citizen and others no doors fucking. Now what we got ticket citizen or dual citizenship and US citizen ye nim so nin krata no. O kra ye mfa won tena play mu ye bebutu am we free America ba Ghana. Na so what America na wo boa. Enti document ni nie and ye wo list no. It's yen ya grow amanfo be kofie me twa wontro you go home me enya fra me mentia sorry o me mentia sorry yeah wicked na de nam enti me kirao enti ko down why you see this branch executive into position e boho no chairman vice chairman den na registration and annual membership e wo ho enti omo forms ni nie ya ne ye concentration wo citizenship others den aha enti forms no wa ha I am going to publish the first page, second page. Me publish your beer there. Ni ahwe de apeke amano. Moa, ye tumu fo amonte. Me chrem wicked wo wiase. Mo chai ma wuntumi no wen. Na na bi no wen. Me se sa mo kwase afo no omo nyina wen. Me chrem wicked. Munim sa anwom no. Wicked. Some muntantie raga. Wicked. Wicked. Match them wicked. They'll get somebody in there to do this job. And if we had somebody who was resolute and strong, this vetting would have been the smoothest vetting. But you have allowed this micro, dirty, filthy incarnates who have been arrogant since they were given power in 2017 till date. You are giving them opportunity and say, please. What kind of nonsense please is that? Now, this issue, when it happened in Parliament, 10:30 ejirim. Mrs. All right, team. And my team is sending me this. This is what my team is sending me. The nonsense must stop, Mr. Afian. I have for. If you can't do the job, please stay home. We are not going to entertain this kind of I want to be a pastor thing. I want to please everyone. No, we don't have time for that. Look at this. This is what happened in Parliament today. See, when they vetted Omane Boama, see the nonsense that happened in Parliament. And you want to tell me you're a chairman of the majority? What makes you a chairman of the majority? You are scared. As a chairman of a majority, over 180 MPs behind you, you are scared. Then you don't deserve to lead the NDC. Sit home. Look at this. Vetting of Defense Minister Designate Dr. Edward Omane Boama. Ebusa 110 questions. You, the chairman, you ask 7 questions. Go up there and see the statistics. See the nonsense. See. 4 hours, 26 minutes. Top issues, Ghana Armed Forces issues, land looting, Galamsey fight, officers' welfare, terrorism, performance of NPP government, EC and elections. Then we have questions asked by majority. You, the majority, asked only 21 questions. Only 21 questions. You sit there and call yourself a chairman. Do you think we are cooking here? Do you think it's on festival you are sitting under? Do you think if you want to go and build a church, walk and go and build a church? The micro minority, these are the fools who shot people in 2020. These are the stupid fools who sent Ghana to IMF. These are the stupid idiots who are insulting our mothers. These are the fools who were involved in corruption and dancing Sisifia. These stupid idiots asked 139 questions. How can this be possible? How can this be possible? Under a hard-fought victory, and then you bring a weak man, and here for a weak man to sit there and entertain foolishness. Look at the chart. Look at the pie chart. You sit there, after your marking, Obusa 110 questions, 110. Nyansani bakumpum. Cut him off. Some of the questions you need to tell him, Mister, please, this is not relevant to our conversation. Ye won kwase sema jo wise ye. Ye won dia oseche mensa botu nkwase dia ofori atabet na odom ye. Didn't you see it? You people sit in parliament like moya asofo. Sa nkwase asofo die na nya ha na ebedi no. Ye kunipa. Nkwase afo we MPP omo kunipa no motewo. They are murderers. They killed during their time. Into software dia. Move free parliament. Onko di sofo. Miracle. The power I am bringing. Munya umbe jai. Because there's me lose elections. You have to tell him that Mr. Deputy Speaker, Deputy Chairman, I'm sorry. This question cannot pass. I've overruled it. Joe White kwasi ampenyi where the tise bono epono. Otna okekam kwasi asem. Stop him. Let him know, please, this is not relevant. Na kwasia we akwakoyi afenya ma kwasia we wakoyi Facebook post be now teto waste time. Where's your confidence? If you cannot do this, please walk. We don't have time for this kind of girlish attitude with all due respect to women. You need time for these things again. Oh. Sanyo mane twam mo anwonafo nya position mo pese mo please you bia. Mo anwonafo mo preposition ho. De bia mo preposition. Mo preposition. Ya man position na mo bu ofu. Today, go to John Mahama's appointment. And when I for enya bear 60%, he has pleased you people. Still, there's some of you there who are screaming. They give you the job too, then you start to dig around the job. Obik to pay Jumanaye that you have shown the NDC love. The NDC John Mahama has shown for love. See the appointment. Every very sensitive sector be John Mahama dia hunenia to. Ya mama Jumana so abuntu minye. When they give you the job, you can't do it, but you speak a lot. Do the job. If you can't, tomorrow, don't come and sit there. You need to exert some force on that thing. You are a chairman. You are not a mate. You are not a grassroots member. You are the chairman of the committee. You have the numbers on your side. Let it show. You are too timid. You are too weak. And these fools are just moving you around. Some of the questions these fools asked did not make sense. You were supposed to write them off. You have disappointed every Ghanaian. Now, Sankwasiafo na komunya 180 majority and kamon komo mebiatna. Sankwasiafo we and omunya 180 majority and omu this kind of majority on the vetting committee and come NDC for nkwasi for come mo biatena kan no be mo come piem gu abonten se mmoa omega sa ahonafo mmoa omega je sa entafo mmoa omega sa mo nkwasi afo mo free Ghana. When your opportunity to deliver, now mo didn't kwasi asam so say we want to be nice to everyone. Nice to who? You get people angry. People go out there, sacrifice, decide to vote for you to come and be resolute. You come and you become girls. You want to please everyone. The NPP, you don't please NPP. You don't please NPP unless you are crazy. These animals, you don't please them. These are dangerous group of incarnate. These are dangerous group of from they are dangerous. Give them small space, they will destroy you people. Now, Oliver Assembly see Parliament, you know. Now the NPP started saying that they have a problem. We should vet Oliver. We should bring Oliver in first before we vet Omane Boama. And then the chairman and Hiafo was sitting there. I'm pleading with you. I am pleading with you. This is the defense minister designate. Do you know how important defense is to us? As a nation, as John Mahama has taken over power, do you know how critical the minister for defense designate? Do you know how critical it is for this guy to go through the vetting quickly? Do you know? Oliver has made his allegations. What do? He can come. You have already said as a chairman, he is coming tomorrow. What is more important than vetting the defense minister of Ghana? Designate. What is more important than that? Then you sit there and beg these fools. All because they are saying that, yes, Oliver said the thing. Then that Oliver has done what? Oliver a good parliamentary massing. Intiyama Oliver Mbran Sana, ya veti eye omane boama. Now what chairman to walk at him say, please, pleading with you. Are you for real? Are you sure you are chairman? Are you sure you know your position? You were supposed to tell them, nothing is more important to me today, to Ghanaian today, than our defense. This gentleman has to be vetted today because he needs to get to office. That is what you do, or you don't know your job. And I do now we are on here because we have to bring Oliver Okakan and Kwasi Asem. Oliver's conversation took over because Kwasi Afobi said, Parliament has been disgraced. Yes. That is why the chairman said that tomorrow Oliver will come and speak. I was so disappointed you were sitting there pleading with them. You as a chairman, you tell your committee members, I am sorry, I've made a pronouncement, but I believe the taxpayer is watching us. Every single minute counts. As I sit here and I speak, they are paying us. The defense minister designate's position is very sensitive. And I believe that we need to start the vetting now. That is what men say. No, we want to rise and go waste our money unnecessarily. Every foolish thing, let us go for a recess. Let us go and you are going to think with who? You have the numbers. Who are you going to think with? When we only Jimmy Juneda. When Jimmy and lose power. Jimmy lose power. And they lost miserably because of the level and depth of their foolishness. It's when we only Jimmy for Jimmy Boom. What are Jimmy? The people said, majority. Because who cares about them? So then they started speaking. Oh, we have to make sure. Now, NPP for listen to them. These crooks.
I've served on this committee for more than 2 terms. And I must say that I'm highly affected by the accusations and the perception out there that we have been found to be taking monies from nominees before approving their nomination. And I think I must say that I'm seriously hurt by this continuous occurrence of such accusations. And as a group, the minority, I feel that in order to protest and purge ourselves of this accusation, it is very important that we call over the vetting None. Because for the simple reason that members of this committee for this particular term are not just any group of people. Most of us are the leadership of the party, of the parliament, and it is very important that we purge ourselves of that accusation before.
Hear this. Yes, your friend, Madam PJ, on an parliament, NPP in Kwasi Adom Yenina or Yedibi, Unimza. She has been in parliament for over 20 years. In Kwasi Adi NPP passing in not to parliament. Yeah. Today she's so disappointed. The accusation, we need to purge ourselves. Chairman is watching a page here. Chairman say, shut up, tomorrow we will purge ourselves. Why are you disappointed? In the end, delayed defense ministers and the minister and the veteran. No. Look at these people, they have no principles. They do politics with everything. Oh yeah, oh yeah, penny for such a very honorable woman. Diabolic mind. Na adwene mu no. Yen say bibia. Mama yen veti o mane bo amade delay no. Na wabetena hono no akwa punch agi sika wo. Every single minute or two I watch makeup or the gold bar to nukom no. Every minute be you nika or catch say yen tu sheda. Because ye Jimmy taxpayer ne gina krom and a reaction no and ono akobodi 10,000 Ghana and an magua bruchiri and we friend to my affair and wakana and we twin ni mabetena say ye Jimmy yen postpone or china yen send tuanika. You just don't understand these people. You just don't understand them. Morally, sometimes you ask yourselves, now I buy a 2 minute moji and what they are doing. This is an NPP woman. They are called e-levy, COVID-19 tax, Ninja original parliament can say engine tum. And she's very hurt because Oliver can't say minti yenjai BBA and yen chain, yani Oliver can say we are Oliver wine. Who the hell is Oliver? So we should stop everything. Why shakasok when you futari when you say at your age, what you when you can say a Ghana most beautiful. I bet now say you are hurt. Into yenjai. So the taxpayer will still be paying you. Not defense minister designated, no. Yaman in coffee. Yaman coffee. Adentia, Yasobia can say me. Purge parliament. It is not my job to purge parliament. It is parliament's job to purge parliament. And the chairman said, tomorrow you will get to the bottom of it. So what's your problem? Diabolic ideas. Adwene bone. That's why I say you don't treat the NPP as a group. Am I ready to serve? These are diabolic people, eh? Sanko for more opportunity. I don't obey you Ghana. Now Muntia Kromfo.
We care, but I also want to ask you a question. The first allegation was directed at your side, majority side, and then the chair was robbed in. Is it the case that you don't care about your reputation? But don't forget, this is an institution. Parliament. Parliament has been impugned. We don't even have a basis to sit here. You are told you are corrupt. You've been taking money from nominees before you sit, before you approve. And then, shamelessly, you still come and sit. Oh yes, I'm speaking in context. You still come and sit.
Honorable member, please withdraw the word shamelessly and proceed.
Well,
withdraw. Please withdraw.
I said in a certain context, but if it's the case that is offensive, withdrawn. You have been accused. You are being discussed in the media as taking bribe, and you don't find it offensive. And you say that we should forgive. We won't get to the bottom of it. We should still come and sit here and behave as the ostrich. Nothing is happening, and we go ahead. We in the minority side will not support you to do this. We won't inflict further pains on Parliament. We have suffered.
See this silly boy. He's not even an MP yet. His seat still has some contention on it. See this silly boy. Now Pempemu pa and was sprinting at his age. See this silly boy. Silly boy. Speaks anyhow. Like they feel so entitled at his age. Now Pempemu pa. And now where you shape our phone always spring fin and so tokro di dem at his age. Such a silly boy. They feel so entitled. We have to listen to them. Because you're MPP for a minority. When these people got opportunity, Jimmy, see this silly boy. See him. See how he's exhibiting the highest form of silliness. See this silly boy. And he wants to prove that he's intelligent. Such a silly boy. Can I pimp him? At your age, you pimp him pa. And now this prayer found.
We care, but I also want to ask you a question. The first allegation was directed at your side, majority side, and then the chair was robbed in. Is it the case that you don't care about your...
They can't take care of themselves. They want to take care of Ghana. These people cannot even take care of themselves. Such a silly boy. So if somebody has leveled allegations against Parliament, and Parliament has a duty to perform, we should stop everything and wait for that allegation at the end of the day to be heard before Parliament works. These are the same people who keep telling us, oh, NDC is stopping government business. These are silly boys. Silly boy. In Sawam, if we wanted to go down and see the things you did, your people shooting somebody to kill that person, do you think you will be sitting in Parliament today? But even though we know your people and you yourself were involved in a crime, that somebody was shot at your constituency, which investigation is ongoing because it's an allegation, we cannot say that because of that nobody should represent in Sawam. And silliness. Such a silly boy making silly statement out of silly group. And the silliness that attached to his silliness is so silliness. Such a silly character. The silliness, the silliness in his silliness, it does not even make sense. Such a silly character. Silly boy. And we entertain these things. Now, I'm sure I did be. I here for the chairman of the committee. When Joe Wise was the chairman, time and NPP were power at the committee. Yeah, when they were vetting NPP time. Yeah.
The rules, or else I'll go past you and call other people. Mr. Chairman, I think that I have to make it clear that I am not happy with the way that I am treated on this committee. Mr. Chairman, I want it on record that I never impugned ill motives to the nominee. I simply referred to scandals and sought to find out how he left the bank, so we assure ourselves that he had no role in those scandals because a vice president was held responsible and he also left as vice president. I never impugned ill motive. I never accused him, and I would like that to be on record that I am not happy about the way you have treated me on this committee.
Honorable Suhini, you're not ready to ask the question. I'll move on
to my next question.
No, I've ruled you out. I'm asking another person too.
What kind of rudeness is this?
Honorable Cabo.
What kind of rudeness is this?
Honorable Cabo.
You see, this is when they were, they were in power. Please let me plead with you. I'm here for. If you cannot do the job, walk home. I just have what I know say. Sala cap etitwo ne nim se moko. What in kwasema na oka? Somebody's asking questions. Joe Wise, one was HMS Abonsu. Mu fia so mo hye canopy we yase. Hwe mo ho. O say HMS Joe Wise. Na kuma nye ye the pacemaker hye ho. $500,000. Parliament sika na etam de ma kwase ampanyi we. And obeka che so papa mobra. Now what better now say I'm pleading with you. You are pleading with who? Did you hear Joe Wise? He cut him off. Munya to me ana mo didin kwase asem NDC for na mo pese mo please your hini bia mo pese mo please your hima bia mo pese mo please sofu bia na yase san kwase asem na de chechire man. Sometimes you need to be crazy to get what you want. Ain't I here for? Tomorrow you'll be watching you. That thing must stop. These are they are insignificant. This minority, they are insignificant. We don't need to hear from them. These should be taped. These people, their mouths should be taped for Ghanaians to listen to the NDC. Oh, today you are sitting there pleading with them. And it's not like we have a hung parliament. We have a minority that is supposed to stay home and babysit their girlfriends' children. We have a minority who are supposed to be sitting at home and babysitting people's kids. These are twerps who don't have any relevance to our political discourse now, our governance system now. They don't play any role. So why do you give them the opportunity to misbehave sillinessly? Because another prayer he was using shamelessly. And the Obika says silly or the Parliament acquire report or in his statement in front of Parliament, in front of his colleagues, he was telling his colleagues that they are shameless.